Hey Libra, welcome to your love and romance reading for September 2020. Real quick, my darlings, if you are sick and tired of love readings, you don't even know why you clicked on this love reading right now, you came to the right channel, you just clicked on the wrong video. So I just want to say that real quick. If you're looking for videos other than love and romance, every week I do a weekly forecast for each zodiac sign where I talk about everything but love. But once a month I do a love reading, and that's what this is here. So we're going to focus on Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know a lot of you like to check out your Venus when it comes to love. So we're going to see what's going on, Libra. Libras, what's going on for you lovely Libras in love and romance for September 2020. Alrighty, my dears. So your first card here is Page of Angels. Well, would you look at that? We've got that air sign energy right off the bat. It says mysticism here, which is interesting, very interesting, because Page of Angels is going to be what we know in traditional tarot as Page of Swords, right? So it could be that you are being mystified by potentially a younger air sign, right? So it could be a fellow Libra, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Aquarius, right? Or somebody that has air in their moon or rising or even their Venus. But overall, I'll tell you what Page of Angels or Page of Swords is going to mean to me in a love reading. In a love reading, when I have Page of Swords coming up, it can mean two things, okay? And then depending on the cards that come up, we're going to see what it means for you guys. I was about to call you Aquarius. Ooh, there's no accidents. There may be an Aquarius in the mix for some of you. But Libra, we're going to see, depending on the cards, how it's panning out for you. But for some of you, this could indicate that either there's someone keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you, trying to get in good with you, trying to make their comeback or their return in some way. Or it can mean that this is a relationship or this is a time for you to learn the lesson to speak up, to speak your truth. You might be getting ready to speak your truth to somebody, right? You might be getting ready to, just lay it all out and say, this is how it is, this is how I feel, this is what I need, or this is what happened. You know, for some of you, there may be a confessional energy, like just kind of like, this is what I haven't been comfortable to say until now. But we're going to see how your cards pan out and see what's coming up here. It could also be you, Libra, since you're an air sign, you might be stepping into your playful energy, right? Or you may be wanting to go into a relationship without setting things in stone. You just might be wanting to explore and see where something goes. And that might be what some of you are laying out on the line. Like, hey, I'd love to reconcile with you, but let's just see where it goes. Or, hey, I'd love to get to know you better, but let's just see where it goes. I'm not making any promises. So that could be the energy that you might be in, Libra. You might just kind of be like, I think I want this. Do I want this? Do I not want this? I don't know, but let's see where it goes. That could be the vibe as well. So your next card here, ooh, we have the Devil, okay? The shadow of the devil. It says here fear, but we're doing a love reading. Maybe for some of you, you have fear of a relationship and that's why you're taking it slow, but that's not what I think is happening. This could indicate that some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn in the mix because we've got the Devil card here. But what it could be, Libra, and maybe this, staying at home has got some of you feeling really frisky and really feisty, but it could be a situation of lust. Okay, maybe you just kind of feel like, do I really want to be with this person? Or am I just, do you just have the urge to merge? Like, are you going to be with this person and then it's going to die down and you're going to be over it? I feel like you feel conflicted. You don't know what you want to do. You're like, gosh, what do I do? Like, I don't want to seem like a jerk, or I don't want to like go and be with this person if I'm going to regret it later, or if I'm not going to be with them. So there could be an issue or situation here of lust, right? Of lust. And maybe for some of you, you've been watching this person for a while, and that like desire or that attraction is becoming really intense to the point where it's hard for you to ignore it, and you're wanting to step in and you're wanting to make a move. Now, keep in mind, this is also a major arcana card, okay? And I don't mean to be negative Nancy here, but when we have the major arcana cards come up, it typically tells me that there's like a contract, a past life agreement that you're going to meet for a specific reason. And typically, not always, but typically when the Devil card comes up as a contract card between two people, for me this can indicate a karmic contract. There could be a karmic contract between the two of you. It could also be that the contract is learning to be in the physical body and experience physical connection. If there's issues here that need to be healed for one of you or both of you, maybe both of you kind of run away from the physical body and you're in your head a lot, or one's in your head, one's in your heart. And so this could be like a, coming back down to earth energy, coming back to like the human physical energy through your connection. That could be the case for some of you as well. This is a general reading. Okay, so anytime a reader gives a person a reading, what they have to do is see all the cards, how they come together, and then read the energy of the situation and then apply the cards in that way. Since this is a general reading and I can't focus on just one specific Libra, I try to go over the different ways that the cards can apply. Okay? Your next card here, my darlings, is 10 of Stars. Okay, 10 of Stars is going to be a card here that we traditionally know as 10 of Wands, right? And if you're like me, you might be very fascinated by the keyword used here, because I've never heard of 10 of Wands to be connected with hoarding. But that makes sense, because 10 of Wands could be holding on to something and having to put something down. I feel, because of the energy that the creator of this deck is focused on around the 10 of Wands or 10 of Stars, having it come after the Devil card makes me feel like a lot of you are like wanting somebody really bad, and you're feeling very burdened by it. You're feeling very burdened by it because you don't want the person that bad. You don't want to want this person that bad. And some of you are just like, oh gosh, here we go again. Like, what is going to happen? What is the future of this going to be? So I feel like as much as you've been fighting it, you can't fight it anymore. And you're wanting to go into it with the energy of like, look, don't like accuse me of making false promises. I'm just letting you know right off the bat, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm not making any promises, but I just kind of want to explore things between us. I think for a lot of you, you're just trying to figure out if you are just very attracted to this person, if you are just very, I don't know what words I'm allowed to say on YouTube anymore. If you just, have that urge to merge, I guess, or if there's something more substantial here. Now, the fact that you had the Devil card come up, and I feel that contract energy, I feel the reason why you're so attracted to this person is I do think you all may be, gosh, see again, I don't know what words I can say on YouTube, but I guess when it comes to physicality, like physical intimacy, you all might have a lot of past life energy where you all have really been like physically intimate with each other in many past lives. So there may be a very strong like past life chemistry, like a physical chemistry from like, just built up from past lives. But I just feel like there might just be a very strong, you might even be confused. Like you might even look at that person and think they're not even my type. Like they're too short, or they're too tall, or they're too skinny, or they're too chunky, or whatever it might be. Like I'm not typically attracted to that kind of person, but there could be just a very strong attraction here. The next card here, Libra. Okay, is Queen of Trees. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so Queen of Trees is going to be, again, Queen of Pentacles. And for me, the Queen of Pentacles, this could be someone who has like Taurus in their chart. They could be Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Honestly, they could be any earth sign. It could be Capricorn again, because we did have Capricorn on the Devil card, so there could be Capricorn. Or it could be Virgo, because those are both earth signs. But the reason why I say Taurus, and the reason why I focused on Taurus, Queen of Pentacles, for me, I really connect with like feminine Taurus energy. And the feminine Taurus energy is going to be all about the physical comforts, feeling comfy, feeling at home, good food, good music, good physical, physical intimacy, that like the physical pleasures, the physical comforts, the physical pleasures. It's a very sensual energy. So I feel like a lot of you are falling into this sensual connection with this person. And some of you are feeling bad about it because like you're maybe thinking, well, I should offer more than that, right? Like although I will say this, I'm going to be honest with you, Libra. I'm going to be super honest with you. I don't see a whole lot of cards here. So I'm sorry. I don't see a whole lot of like, I don't see any cups here really. So it might not be a relationship where it's going to be overly like emotionally connected or emotionally intimate. But I do feel this is someone with whom, for whatever reason, because we don't have that many swords here, but I do feel for some reason there's a very strong intellectual connection. For some reason, even though we only just had that one kind of page of swords, I still feel a very strong intellectual connection here between the two of you. And I feel like this is someone that you're going to be able to have very stimulating conversations with. Even if you guys have a big age difference, I feel like this is someone that intellectually you guys are just going to really have really interesting, fascinating conversations. And there's the physical chemistry. So I see like, really just kind of hot, passionate connection followed by like that pillow talk or philosophical conversations or things that are mentally stimulating. Now there's something very interesting jumping out at me about the card, right? I don't know what the artist intended for this to be, especially since there's like some running off down in this way. So I don't know if it's like supposed to be like tree branches or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But what it made me think of immediately is like, like sometimes when people cry, they have makeup on. And I'm saying people because sometimes men wear eyeliner as well or mascara. But when people cry and they have the makeup running down their face, I feel like Libra, you might be worried that you don't want to hurt this person. Or maybe you're worried that you don't want to get involved with this person and you don't want to get hurt. But something about these lines here, it makes me feel like what the message is or what Spirit is saying is like the tears have already been cried. Like there's nothing new under the sun. Whatever you were going to experience, you've already experienced it. With this person as well, whatever they were going to experience in terms of heartaches, they've already had their big heartaches. And as long as both people are being very honest, right, I definitely see this energy here where it's like, look, I'm not making any promises here. I think that, whoever is saying that, the person is believing it, the person is accepting it, right? And they're just kind of leaving it at that, right? I'm not making any promises. We'll see what happens. And I think this is a romance. This is a romance, but I don't think it's gonna become like, a marriage. If it did become a marriage, it might be more of like, out of like, well, hey, we click well, we vibe well, we have this really good physical chemistry, we have this really good intellectual chemistry, and you guys might also be kind of both business minded here because of the trees or the pentacles. So You know, it could be more of just like, it just makes sense, you know, but it wouldn't necessarily be like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love, right? That's the vibe that I'm getting here, right? But it just might make sense. It just might make sense, you know. I think all in all, this relationship is someone that is gonna be in your life, even if you guys stop being physically intimate with each other. You know, even if one of you like goes off and ends up being with somebody else or gets married to somebody else, I feel like, you know, the dynamic of the relationship might change. You know, one person or both of you might say, well, we can't fool around physically. But I just feel in some way that this is like someone who's just going to be in your life like forever. That's a very, very strong statement to make, especially in a general reading. But that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling, my darlings. Again, you may want to try your moon sign and rising sign videos. You may want to check out your Venus sign. If you're not sure what your planetary placements are, you can definitely check out the Truly Divine site that I have linked in the description of the video. I've worked with them in the past, not worked with them, but they've given a reading for me in the past. I don't work for them. I don't do readings for them because I'm not an astrologer and I don't want to give you guys false information. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. But if you're looking for astrology, they've done a reading for me in the past, astrology reading. I was really impressed by them. And they're super generous in offering you guys unlimited 30% off as many reports as you want to get by them off their already very reasonable prices. So if you want to get a natal chart analysis where they tell you what your planetary placements are and what that means, or if you want to get love and compatibility analysis for like a current relationship or it's like different love interests, you can use the discount as many times as you want. So they're linked in the description. If you want an intuitive card reading with me, a private card reading with me, you can click on the Calendly link in the description and schedule a private card reading with me there. And don't forget, every month I give away a free 30-minute reading on my social media, Amethyst Angellight, Instagram and Facebook. I pick one winner from Instagram, one winner from Facebook, and one person wins the free 30-minute reading and the other person wins the giveaway gift. Every month I give away a different gift. So check that out if you haven't already. And I just picked the winner from the comments and the likes. I go through towards the end of the month. I see who's jumping out at me. And I pick a winner from each page from Instagram and Facebook. So I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Wishing you all a wonderful September. And hopefully I'll see you all in the weekly readings. Bye, Libra.